Hey everyone, Andang here for some more Lord of the Rings Online. This is once again that time to make our way back into LOTRO. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. When we last left off, we had found ourselves here. In Gondor, without a dawnless day, you can see the stars. Even in nighttime, it's still brighter. Enjoying the peacefulness of the lamppost here. It's been a long time since we've done fence running. That's probably my favorite thing to do in LOTRO, other than, you know, actual stuff. My favorite non-content thing to do. Just, you know, really relaxes me for some reason. Anyway, let's go ahead and make our way south. Oh, crap! We got Corsairs! I let the dogs out, what's up? Yeah, so this is Lothar. It is a smaller area within King's Gondor, which they've released. Now, King's Gondor, it's a huge area that's not even finished yet. They've only released this part of it. There's still all this stuff that I guess they are going to release later, maybe? I don't know. Like, there's all the things. But maybe that comes in a later update. But for now, it's just over here. Right now, we're in the first area after Minas Tirith, which is Lothar. The maps are kind of broken. Also, we're running against a rock, but don't pay attention to that. But yeah, the new map's cool. Finally, non-dawnless day Gondor. Also, there's a thing to go to Horondor. You discovered Ergalat. Alright then. Time to fight some Corsairs, baby. And what we're doing is we're investigating a potential heir to the throne of Gondor that might challenge Aragorn's rule. A very serious thing. Oh crap, we got deserters here. Why are we freeing deserters? That's not a good idea. Oh, we got the captain back here. We need to defeat these sneaks like the one that just showed up behind me. As they run away. There's another sneak. And the wolf joins us as well. Great. As usual in LOTRO, horrible guards that don't see anything. Man, these sneaks though, they're everywhere. See what's in the chest. Eh. There's a lore master over there. Getting all the snakes. It's always fun to team up. Oh, come on. We don't get credit for that? Dang it. We'll go get this guy over here and then we'll come back, I guess. Oh, there's another guy over there. Oh, we found the pile of shoddy stones. So the Corsairs have been planting the shoddy stones, apparently. We found the evidence. Oh crap. Captain's like, hey, you ain't allowed to be here getting those shoddy stones. You found a crumpled note? Ooh, it's interesting. There we go. I feel like this is like a PSA. And remember, don't have dessert before the meal, or you'll become a deserter. These and other horrible jokes can be found at twitch.tv/AndangFire. Oh my gosh. Oh. There's like major guards guarding that tower, alright. Game. Oh my lag, holy crap. Jeez. We're not getting up there. There we go. What else do we need to do? We need to defeat sneaks. There you are. One more sneak, and then we're good to go. But what were you doing? Sneaking. Alright, there's the captain. But where's the sneak? There we go, there's another one. Good deal. Slay them all. There we go, there we go, there we go. You found the burnt timbers of an old camp near the shoreline. Cause inside the bag are the style favored by the Corsairs. The ash of the burnt timbers has cooled, and no embers remain. Alright, Legolas and Gimli. Examine the boat among the reeds. Legolas, why didn't you tell me with your elf eyes? Like, oh, there's the boat, Andang. No longer seaworthy, this boat has served its former occupant well enough.
This campsite might have belonged to anyone.
Just because it bears the signs of bearing a Corsair camp does not mean it was made by Balakor. Anyone could have it assured here. Do I need to remind you that we saw him die aboard the Night Jewel? He could not escape from the dead, and did not. It beggars belief, Andang. Lauren, what's up? Your go-live notification still says you're doing a subathon? Oh, well that's... We probably need to update that too. Okay. Ah, dang it.
Gimli is right. This camp might have been made by anyone.
Balakor did not leave the deck of the Night Jewel alive. But this too can be true, Andang. It may not matter.
Balakor need not have survived to inspire those who believed in his purpose.
Is it not possible he might have become, in death, more of a symbol to his people than he could have remained in life? A man can be slain. It is more difficult to fully destroy that for which he stood. What if someone has taken his place, Andang? What if someone has adopted his name and appearance in an attempt to rally the heirs of Castamir? We should not tell Baranor of this possibility. Or rather, we should tell Baranor of this possibility, so he can keep watch and guard against it. I was going to lie, but then I decided not to. The legacy lives on. Oh, crap. There we go, got a deed. I knew we should have killed that worm years ago. Don't tell him. All right. Let's go ahead and head to the north. That virtue XP. As we run into every rock. Goodness. Man, I really hope the Amazon MMO is good, because there's times where LOTRO just really shows its age. Like when the death symbol came up, I was like, oh my gosh. I don't think they've updated that since 2007. Oh crap, Perwethian! Coming in with 20 months? Ah! Ah! Maybe that's what she meant. Ah! I'm sure that's what she meant by that. Alright, anyway. Oh my gosh. Alright, something over here needs talking to. Here we go.
You return. Tell me, what did you find? We must find out who is behind this.
Can we read the note that we found? No, we can't. Alright. The note that you found mentions someone named Garafir, who is moving on to Imloth Melu. The gang you encountered in Argalant was to report to him once they had finished moving the shipment of stone into our warehouse. We must find out who is behind this. I recommend you go to Imloth Melu and speak with the captain of the guard, Maranir. I do not know why I am becoming French, but I am, you filthy American. He may know something of this Garafir. To Gondor's garden. Hope they remembered to water it. Maybe it was watered by the blood of orcs.
What can I do for you?
Dirna nods at you. Well done. Dirna's voice is obscured, but you can sense a brief smirk. Rather, face is obscured. Oh my gosh. Again, Rangers all very prepared for COVID. They were ready.
What have you discovered? Did Balachor survive the war?
Was there any truth in the rumors spoken among the people of Arnak? Did Balachor survive the war? You recount to Baranor what you have discovered, and what Legolas had to say about the fallen leader of the heirs of Castamir. The guardsman nods grimly. Aye, an impostor could cause trouble for King Elisar and for Gondor, just as easily as Balachor himself might have done. We will remain alert for any who appear, and I trust you will do the same as you continue south and westward to the crossings of Eru. There are several small villages beyond the Eru that may foster similar sentiments as those here in Arnak. Good fortune to you! Thanks. Baranor, Guardsman of Gondor. Alright, so we finished those quests. Let's see, we need to go up to Imloth Meli. It is a French town to the north. Or we can go south across the river. I think we'll go north first, since we're probably going to have to go south from the north anyway. Because that's where this quest zone goes to. Oh crap. I forgot we do dressage every now and then. You know, our horse is very good at dressage. All those rich Gondorians got their dressage. Now entering Imloth. Oh crap, quests! Holy quest, Batman! Jeez, this lady could be Galadriel's mother.
Could you spare a moment? You look as though the war has painted a stroke on you. The war has taken the heart of my father. He idles in his work and has very little reason to speak to me. Could you possibly deliver a message?
Holy crap, she read a whole paragraph! Let's get some applause in chat. An NPC read a paragraph. It is a new day in LOTRO, chat. We're getting more voiceover. Like, man, they're like, hey, that Amazon MMO, it's on the horizon. We gotta get ready for it. We're gonna read a whole paragraph. But only on this NPC. All the other NPCs won't read more, but this NPC here, this one NPC, they're going to talk longer. Sup, Snake? What's up? Oh my gosh. The young woman hesitates for a moment before whispering a message into your ear to deliver.
His name is Halgir. You can find his homestead south of Imloth Meli.
Of war and rose petals. Not the War of the Roses. The War of Rose Petals. Alright. Alright, game. Alright. How many old ladies are there in... Is it just like the old widows club now in Gondor? Because all the men died and like all the ladies' hair turned to gray? Is that what's going on here? They're like, we all lost our husbands and now our hair is gray. Like, jeez.
Stay a moment.
Or maybe they're all dyeing their hair platinum. I don't know. It might be the young trendy thing. I'm not sure.
Welcome to Imloth Meli. I am Melanor, I am overseeing the transport of supplies from Harland to Imlath Melu and the surrounding land. We have been getting reports that some of the townsfolk are not receiving the supplies. They need to begin work on the restoration efforts.
Malinor looks off into the distance, tracking movement in the horizon.
If you could lend a hand, we would most appreciate it. I've tracked several wargs to an abandoned camp east of Arnak. There seems to be a large warg presence in the area. Our supplies have also disappeared from the roads. Go and rid us of the fell creatures, so that we may resume our work in haste.
Wogs and what they wrought.
Stay a moment.
Greetings, traveler. Welcome to Imlath Melu.
She files through papers, showing you little concern. Well, that's a normal NPC in LOTRO right there. They don't care about us at all, man.
I am surveying the land, and the damage done to it, spread far and wide from here to Pelagir. That rhymed all the time. We seem to be missing a few crates of building materials. If you are keen to lend your aid, could you perhaps visit Arnak to the south and see if there are any materials we have left behind? Our efforts to restore Gondor are vast, and few items being unaccounted for is nothing new.
Very bad at inventory management. Got it. Don't tell the tax collector, because you guys are going to have some serious write-off issues. Alright. Let's see. There is stuff further within the town. Yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday today. Yo, got the
Greetings,
stable.
friend.
That was such a delayed response. Man, the new Amazon MMO better be good, or like, so help me. Oh crap! Virtue XP! Let's see what we got. Do you think with the new expansion we'll like just go to nice even 100? It'll be interesting. Oh, I forgot we have the acceleration because of the thing with the people and the places. What are we earning? I mean, crit rating's good. I guess that's okay. Man, we are... Like, some of our virtues we're doing really good on, but like others, we are so far behind. Thank goodness. Goodness.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Hey, stranger! Please, if you could spare a moment. We are well underway with restoration efforts in Gondor. Rebuilding after the war, as you know. I have been overseeing the restoration of farmland. And I am a bit concerned about the increased population of badgers gathering to the southwest. Normally, these animals are harmless. But they are burrowing and digging much deeper, and more frequently around the banks of the River Eri. I foresee this having long-term effects on the farming efforts of Arnak. Could you aid me in driving them away? We would be most grateful. A badger of honor? Oh my god. Sometimes I feel like they think of the puns before they think of the quests, chat. A badger of honor? Like, come on. I feel like somebody like woke at Standing Stone, woke up in like a cold sweat one night, and they're like, oh, I just had the most amazing dream idea. A badger of honor. It's gonna be the best quest that anyone's ever seen! For those that don't know, all developers at Standing Stone talk like clowns. Definitely not people from Boston. Nope. They talk like clowns!
Alright, anyway, so stupid sometimes. Jeez, this town looks amazing. I really kind of want, like, I want to see, like, people take screenshots of these old areas, and then have, like, the side-by-side with the new areas to show how they've changed. That'd be really cool. We stand putty devs.
Yes, I know of him. In fact, I wish his name had come to my attention less lately.
He's an awful brute who has no qualms about trying to swindle the good folk of this town. You should try looking for him in the market. I think I saw him slink that way earlier. Sorry, Chad, I've had allergies the last few days.
If you are here to help, I ask that you seek out Chief Healer Brunil in the Hall of the Gentle Hand.
The Hall of the Gentle Hand? Okay. Welcome to Imloth Melu. If you are here to help, I ask that you seek out the Chief Healer, Brunil, in the Hall of the Gentle Hand. She has been asking for help with something. Also, chat, we got a rock star over here riding his hobby horse. He's looking like he's, like, posing for the camera. Oh my gosh. Away! Away! Ride like the wind, bullseye. Oh my gosh. What even is this place anyway? We're gonna go inside. We're gonna follow the hobby horse master. Hall of Lady Valinos? It's actually Van Yalos. Yalos! Van Yalos! It sounds like a yodeler off of a mountain. Like Ricola. Van Yalos! Van Yalos! Oh my gosh. Anyway. I'm such an idiot all the time, chat, apparently. Alright, let's go. Ricola! Anyway. Man, if there were, like, Greek-style fountains in my town and I was a kid, I would be playing in the fountain every day. Like, the fountain is like puddles on demand, chat. Like, they got puddles on demand in Gondor. That's how rich they are, man. Puddles on demand. Not to mention it's raining today. I was gonna say it hadn't rained the entire playthrough that I've done, but today is the exception for sure. Alright, we're gonna like hop, skip, and a jump down here, hopefully not get stuck in something. Oh gosh. There we go. Imloth Melu. Alright, somewhere over here is the quest we're looking for. Garfor sees you and makes a run for it. Oh, crap. Pursue him? Oh, jeez. Let's get our sprint going. Hey, stop. In the name of Gondor. What are you guys, what are you guards doing? You guards aren't doing crap. Game. We caught you. What the hell? We had him. Okay, chat. Like, what is even happening right now? What? Okay. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Garfor collapsed, winded on the stairs. Okay, that went thinking game not let me. Also, you're like an old man. Like, what are you doing running around, man? Like, I guess at least he has good heart health. At least he used to.
Okay, alright. I'll talk. Oh, my aching side. Why are there so many steps in Gondor? This blasted city is too hilly. Wait, I said I'll talk. Why are you wasting your time with me anyhow? I'm just in the middleman. You really want Managor? He paid me to organize the shipment of his stone down to Arnok and the Harland. He's at his warehouse, he is, in the eastern part of the city. But you had best let him be. He won't go down without a fight, and has plenty of protection. Now leave me be. I was just doing my job, I was. Oh, I guess we're going up the stairs we go. It was like the weirdest quest, man. We have a dwarf followers. Curious. And this place be beautiful. I remember this place now, okay. I didn't remember until this bridge. Wow, this place is so different now that it's not Dauntless Tay. Crazy. It's morning. Halls of the Gentle Hand. Wow. Well, where are you? Is this like a retirement home? Like, what the heck? Bunch of old people everywhere in Gondor. Game, you want to give me any hints? Like where we're supposed to go in this huge place? Probably help if we had floaty names on, huh? Might speed things up a bit. Okay, not this side. Oh my gosh, there's an upstairs. Here we go. Jeez, I'm telling you, every person in Gondor is an old person now.
I heard you were quite instrumental in assisting with the defense against the enemy.
I wonder if I might press you into service for something less grandiose, yet just as important to me. One of my staff has gone missing. Rendis oversaw the care of the medical texts here in the hall. She always looked to her. She always took her job very seriously. So I was quite surprised when she vanished one day, along with many important texts. I took her for a traitor, but I recently found a note she left behind, which might explain her disappearance. Unfortunately, it was written in a medical shorthand, unfamiliar to me. Will you take the note to her old teacher? You can find him in the potions wing here in the hall. He may be able to translate it for us. Will you find the note on the table? Just there.
The encrypted note. Alright, the potions wing. Yes, the famous potions wing of the hall. Goodness. Loading name's back on, and dang it. This kind of looks like a potions wing. Oh, hey, it is.
You say you may have a clue to the whereabouts of Rendis. We'll give it here.
You hand over the encrypted note, which he squints at, nodding. This is written by Rendis, but I am not sure if it helps us much. 'Tis merely a list of items she planned to purchase from the market. See here? She planned to speak with Theron and Baranon. Why don't you seek them out and see what Rendis wanted? They might have some idea of her whereabouts. What a brilliantly basic idea. Maybe you should see what she was doing and then follow the steps backwards, just like you have many times before for many other NPCs before. Again and again and again. It's the game that never ends. Da da dee da 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 da. Alright, we need to go back from whence we came. Oh crap! The whole warehouse has been overtaken! Or we're slaying warehouse workers, one of the two. But no time to ask questions. We shouldn't even talk. We should just arm ourselves. You know, like maybe we should have shown our credentials at the door. You know, I'm just saying, showing up unannounced inside a warehouse just might not be a good idea. And maybe if we just announced ourselves, these fine people of Gondor would have been fine. That'll teach them for unionizing? Oh my gosh. Yes, the accountant's book. You found a journal full of incriminating accounts. At first I thought that was like a pun for a manager, but no, it's Minga. Minga has been defeated. That will teach him for trying to do accounting tricks. Let all accountants beware! I don't know if you guys have seen the movie The Accountant. Wait, it still says to pick up the book. I guess we need to actually pick it up now. Oh, somehow we found out it was Mingar's book now, instead of just the accountant book. Mingar the manager. Indeed. No, we don't want our Gondor seed. I wish I had one that matched our outfit a little bit better. I probably do. Oh gosh, where's our character? There we go. Thought we were gone for a second. Alright, skills, mounts. Oh wait, we want to go to the collection panel. Is that C? No, that's for character. Shift C is that, okay. Mounts. Oh, I bet the elk would look good. Yeah, the elk would be like perfect. Let's replace that one with that. Oh gosh. Well, we got rid of a goat accidentally. We want the go to Khazad-dûm instead of the threshold one. There we go. Geez, how many mounts do we have? Can we make this bigger? I wish you could make the preview bigger. There's probably a way to do it, but I'm just a dumb doofus. Oh, I forgot we got the boar mount. Just a gray horse from years ago. Got our Gondor steed. Our noble gray steed. Oh, we got the red painted skeleton steed. I forgot about that. That's probably my favorite one. Nice little alliance horse. Ooh, the starlight one's cool. Forgot we got that. Seat of the Great Alliance, that one's pretty cool. That one's just ugly. And that one's decent. Anyway, let's get off of this. Mount up on our elk. There we go. I forgot we got the head guard. Like the roll cage. You know, in case our elk tips over, we got the antlers to protect our head. Mafungo, what's up? So what are you saying is that C, we are all going to be sailing as Corsairs? Is the accountancy? Oh my gosh. The accountancy. Jeez. Yes, filled with the tears of young children that wanted to be accountants but realized how boring the job really was. Yeah, they're just spoilers for racing horses, exactly. Yeah, the antlers make it go faster. Like, notice how they're, like, angled? It helps with the aerodynamics. You know, it keeps our elk on the ground. Otherwise, we'd be, you know, flying like a reindeer. It's very important. Gotta keep your elk grounded.
Randy's? Why, I haven't seen her in weeks.
A fortnight at least, maybe longer. Maybe. She was looking for a sturdy bag. Brought a few books of different sizes along. Trying them out for size, she was. She went with what I call big brown sack. Sturdy straps on that one. Good for hiking and overnighting. And books too, apparently. Not sure why anyone would need so many books at all that. Say, can I interest you in a bag? How about a sack?
Oh my gosh. Literally selling like burlap sacks, man.
Aye, she came by. Haven't seen her for some time, though.
She bought seeds and quite a few sacks of grain, breads and dried meats, and vegetables enough for a feast. Carted it all away without even inviting me to whatever party she was throwing. Now that I think of it, perhaps she wasn't the one throwing the party. You see, her living quarters were off that way, but she carted off. We're off that way. But she carted off that way. I'm assuming that's what they mean by that, but it reads like really badly. Anyway. The merchant points first towards the east and then to the west. Okay, there we go. Good deal, good deal. Thank you for explaining that hell of a sentence that we just read. Alright, well, let's go and explore. How do we get... I guess we have to go all the way around. Lame! So how's the new King's Gondor content? It's alright. I think I'm more hyped for what's coming after. Like, I'm really just wanting to go... Like, the whole reason we're doing this is just so that we can be ready for Umbar. I'm way more hyped about that. But don't get me wrong, seeing non-dauntless day Gondor is great. When it's overcast and rainy, it really doesn't help you much, but it still looks nicer than when it's not, when it's a dawnless day. I hated the dawnless day so much. I've been talking about how much I've hated the dawnless day since the day it came out, because Western Gondor was so beautiful, and then you're thrust into like the horrible disaster that is Sauron and his dawnless day. Like, I feel like the dawnless day might be the most evil thing Sauron's ever done. It's pretty high up there.
So, Maingar was behind the shoddy stone. That does not surprise me.
But I am saddened someone would try to profit in the way that could cause harm to others. I am sorry that you had to deal with him, but glad that you did. While you were busy with Mengar the manager, a dwarf named Cul-de-sac came round looking for you. You will find her just over there. Alright, so it's not actually cul-de-sac, but it's so much easier to read if we call her cul-de-sac. A dwarf by the name of Cul-de-sac. Oh crap, we're gonna meet the lady potentially? No, we're... I apologize for our rudeness, Your Majesty. We must talk to this dwarf over here. Apologies. I'm sure we'll introduce you some other time, but we have more important conversations over here.
Dingasi sent me to check on things up here, but it seems like you have already handled the situation.
You hand her the journal and explain Mengar's involvement and demise. She flips through the pages, shaking her head.
Handled it, you certainly have. My. I thank you for your continued help. Those slabs of soft stone Mengar was trying to slip in could have led to structural damage at best, and loss of life at worst. He might even have lost his engineering license. You have done a great service for Gondor, and for the dwarves of Bukazar. My friend, I will let Degrassi know that the threat to our reputation, and the danger of shoddy stonework is over.
Yes, dwarves care more about the reputation of their craft than anything else. Which, to be fair, is a real concern to have, because per the lore, the dwarves are actually losing the knowledge of their craft, and they're actually becoming worse and worse craftsmen as the Third Age ends and the Fourth Age begins. Which Gondor is now firmly in the Fourth Age. The rest of Eriador around Isengard is not. They are still in the Third Age until Saruman gets defeated. Alright, let's go ahead and mount up. That's not our mount. Where's our elk? Oh my gosh, we misclicked. But I'm just like so glad that they actually have elk mounts now and not just like horses with antlers. Like that was like the weirdest thing. Yet their beardcraft is on point. If only they marketed that, it would do Ale proud. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Dwarven beard shops need to spring up over like all of Middle-earth, man. Making those LOTRO points back. So what I don't know is, will I have to pay again for the second half of King's Gondor? I hope not. Also, are we finally gonna get like the Cape of Belfalis? Finally? Please and thank you. To Outer Gondor. Oh crap, to Umbar and the Shield Isles. We're getting islands confirmed for Umbar? To Umbar and the Shield Isles. Off the Cape of Belfalis. So wait, we're going... That might be a spoiler, chat. We're going from here to Umbar. There you go. We're sailing to Umbar. Confirmed. Potentially. Why would there be a to Umbar from over here? We are sailing to Umbar. Confirmed. Traveler of Lozenark renewed. Some of these titles, man, they're just weird. No, I think this whole half of the zone is not finished yet. I think that's coming in a later, like, dot update or later update. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they only released half the update right now. Like, to be fair, this is like all of Eastern Gondor, and then actually like a little bit further. Like, we're actually like a little bit into Central Gondor, I believe. Yeah, because Eastern ends at Peligir, so yeah, we're actually like... They basically did half of the 3 Gondor zones, and then they'll do the other half of the 3 Gondor zones. It's like a zone and a half. Yeah. I just hope I don't have to buy another quest pack that's as expensive as this one was. It was like 11 bucks or something crazy like that. I think 10.95 LOTRO points or something crazy. We're trying to return back to what's his face, the place and the thing, the people. not the old lady, but the other guy. Okay. Oh my gosh, I hate places like these. I can't remember where people are. There we go.
You return. Tell me what you've discovered. Is Rendis found? I know for sure there were no parties or gatherings around the time she vanished, as we were preparing for potential invasion.
Oh crap, she left a long time ago. Wow. We're like months. She's been missing for months. Wow. Just a moment. The merchant said she'd be headed off west. Could she have... There is a cave in that direction that Rendis has mentioned before. She was always insisting that the dry air within would be beneficial for some of our moldier books. But you don't think... How is a cave drier air? Like... I don't think LOTRO knows mold. Black Salamander, what's up? What rewards are there in the new expansion? Completely unknown. The new are you talking about just the update? Because like the new expansion isn't out until the end of the year probably. Please, Andang. The cave west of here, someplace between Imloth Melu and Taramalden. You should take the north road out of the city and pass through the forest. I wish I knew more, but please search for her there. The update, okay. No idea. We're just getting started. Like, we haven't gotten to any of those vendors yet. But they did add landscape difficulty, so it might actually be worth our time to finally get, like, decent gear in this game. Because if you're not raiding in LOTRO, you're basically making the game be more boring by getting good gear. Caves don't need to be multi if they're cut. Well, that's true if it's salt. Yeah, if it's a salt cave. That is true. Yeah, we in the US store a lot of our important documents in salt caves, actually. And like movie files, like they store a lot of the negatives of movies in salt caves. Well, we can't go that way. Alright. Just hoping to go all-terrain there. So we gotta go all the way around, okay. There's a core master in Hella gear, but they're only cosmetics. Well, dang. Well, and keep in mind, they haven't released all of King's Gondor yet, so it's possible that it's not until they release more that they actually get gear in the game. Or this could be a gearless update. Which occasionally they do. Sometimes it's awarded in the story instead of the landscape. They've only done that a couple times. It's been a long time since they have. Yeah, mounted combat takes for freaking ever. Goodness. I wish they would update that so that you'd be like in Rohan. But they probably don't want to like discourage people from using it so they don't get more lag. We need to defeat Wogs. And potentially Badgers. What is this? Oh, this is the goat place. That's right. Yeah, whole town taken over by goats. We killed them all last time. We'll let them live this time. It's literally a city built for Queen. I had a feeling there'd be one over here. There we go. Oh crap. This whole town burnt down, I guess. Oh, here we go. Here's the Warg City. Fleeing from their defeat in the Battle of Pelennor Field, deadly Wargs have taken over Galdir's Dell. They must be driven out, lest they grow in number and threat. Alright, well, two birds, one stone. There's the leader. Bye. There we go. Another deed complete. Let's go. Almost to 86. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. 80,000 crit rating. They really need to do a number reset sometime in LOTRO's future. Or eventually we're going to have numbers like across the whole screen. It's just going to be meaningless. Tales of Eastern Gondor renewed. See, we got building materials to collect up here. we do it while mounted? No. It's kind of amazing. Like, everywhere I go, there's always other players. I don't know if you guys saw the Hobbit running in the distance there, but it's kind of amazing how many people have come back for this update. It's good to see. It makes me really hopeful for Umbar that it'll be a good expansion for LOTRO. I think it will be. I think so many people were tired of, like, all the nonsense of... Like, nobody knows what Gundabad is. But Umbar and Jajax, that's stuff people can get behind. Wait, cul-de-sacs here too? Oh, heck. Cul-de-sacs getting around. Okay, one more. But where? Back over here. That's cool. You got like a plow here. Nice. Although, very questionable about how this plow is attached to this horse. What are they doing to this horse, chat? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Chat. Someone report it to PETA. The animal cruelty going on here.
Leave me be, Wanderer. I have no words for you.
The man continues to bury himself in his work, ignoring you. Hey, careful. This is some very unsafe... Man, if I report you guys to the commission, they're going to be so upset. Homestead rubble. The area has been ransacked. Okay. Neable food has been taken, the rest is rotted. Okay. Duh. Oh, here we go. Broken materials. Going to a region directly tied to Rings of Power in the new season, regardless of how you feel about the series, will also help? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it'll be very marketable. Yep. It'll be really interesting to see what the new MMO does. And how that impacts LOTRO potentially, if at all. Because like they've done tie-in areas, like when they did the whole Hobbit stuff during, like right after the Hobbit films came out. So like LOTRO does stuff like that. Alright, time to talk to this guy again.
What business do you have rummaging through my belongings? I said leave at once!
Algir has become agitated, reminding him of the sorry state of his homestead has seemingly reopened a wound or a memory he would rather forget. Arhill, what's up? Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, minimum, assuming like Amazon rushes the thing out, minimum like 3 years. Minimum. Like, the earliest would be 2026. And if they built the MMO properly, it could be as much as a decade. Because MMOs take a long time. You want to get your first expansion built before you even release the game. Because you want that amount of content that you can release after the update ready to go. So that you have a buffer. Which apparently was a problem with New World, is it didn't have a lot of new content for quite a while. Sadrian must have more information. Okay. This is a weird quest. You alright? How about you? I'm doing well. Have a bit of allergies, but other than that, I'm good. Angel coming in with 2 months. Angel Creativity, enjoy the ad-free viewing, the badges, the emotes, and everything else that comes with the sub here on Twitch. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. New World also changed the scope and direction just before launch. True. Like, at that point, because Amazon had so many failed projects, I feel like they were just like, just get the game out. Just get it out. We gotta get this thing out, because they were also, before New World launched, originally getting ready to work on the new, Amazon MMO then, before it got canceled by Tencent. So, like, even back then, they were already thinking about other things. But hopefully, they'll actually take their time and build it right. But something tells me Amazon's going to be trying to rush that thing out. Kind of bummed I'm not able to purchase before the shadow because of payment method shenanigans. What? Lame. I don't know why I'm jumping so much right now, but I am. Anyway. Now we need to shoo badgers away, because badgers are the true evil. The true foe of Middle-earth. Yes, correct, Mofungo. But I guarantee you that the New World Studio is going to be helping on the Tencent one as well. Because whenever you have that big of a high-profile release, like, every company involved is going to be involved. Alright, time to shoot these badgers. Hey, badger, badger. Badgers hold power equal to Sauron. Well, they do have a ring above their head, so maybe. They canceled Crucible to get more people in New World? Yeah. Rightfully so, in my mind. Oh my gosh, look at this water, chat. Like, goodness. The green and the blues there. Like, every now and then, LOTRO just does, like, some really beautiful things. And the water in Gondor Renewed, amazing. Just beautiful. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see, like, if the LOTRO MMO is, or, you know, the Lord of the Rings MMO that Amazon's going to release is successful. It'll be interesting to see if New World really does stay in development. It's also interesting that they're kind of following the development cycle of Turbine. Not quite, but Turbine released Asheron's Call, then they released Dungeons and Dragons, and then they released LOTRO. So, you know, they got experience first and then they released their, the big MMO. Although DDO's doing pretty good, too. Questions about Amazon's ability to run New World and develop new MMOs simultaneously from the same... Yeah, it's going to be really tough, Mofungo. But Amazon has more money than just about anybody, so... You know, if they have more money than pretty much every other video game developer in existence. So, you know, if they can't do it, then nobody can. But really, it's how committed is Amazon to actually doing it. Yeah, they're going to be going on a hiring spree, but Amazon's used to going on hiring sprees. Like, they build entire warehouses out of nowhere in no time. Like, that's Amazon's bread and butter, is building out teams. Now, that being said, their game division has probably been one of the least successful parts of Amazon.
How can I be of service?
But not allocated into their game development. Yeah, but that might change now that they have an Amazon series. I don't know. Or now that, you know, they have the Lord of the Rings series. I've been tracking you. We have already seen the presence of Wog's lesson of late. This can truly be your calling. You should consider this a worthy path. Melanor looks down and smirks. But I won't stop you from moving on if you have other business to attend. We are grateful for all your help dealing with the Wogs. How's Lord of the Rings Online going? It's the same old, but, you know, it's good. Some parts of the story have been really good so far. It'll be interesting to see, like, right now we're very much so building up ideas for the next expansion. And, you know, those ideas, those story beats are going to take a while to develop. But so far, so good. Like, I haven't had anything that's like, oh man, I don't want to keep doing this so far. Like I did with Gundabad, for example. But we're also only, you know, a few hours in, so...
What can I do for you?
Himmel takes the full account of the materials you delivered. Many thanks, Traveler. This should account for the missing materials from my ledger. You may go on your way.
I must apologize. I knew he would be reluctant to speak to you. I had hoped that your experience in the war would still his fervor. His will to continue on with meaning was lost, along with my mother.
Man, she's getting... Like, I don't know why, but this NPC's getting all the voice dialogue. She technically read 2 paragraphs, chat. And last time she read, like, 1 big paragraph. Like, this NPC... MVP right here. This NPC's going to town. Severin steels herself before continuing. After the war, many parties retreating would often trouble us on the way to Peligir. My father's homestead was raided, ransacked, and pillaged of anything of value. He tried to stand his ground, but those brigands chose to ruin his home. My mother, Melrith, was inside when the building collapsed. Oh, crap. So you see, reminding him of that moment may have angered him. This is something you should... There is something you should see. Cedrian tells you of the place Melrith used to frequent daily. Most of the time when I would visit, my mother would be away. Father thought she was visiting the markets, so I followed her one day at a distance. I never got too close, but there is a spot in the forest she visits daily. Perhaps there is something there that could help you. Perhaps. The music is interesting. I've heard a few themes from before, recorded in a major key and remixed with various... Yeah, the music is... Like, the music for this update is, like, top tier, best LOTRO's ever done. Like, it is really, really, really good. And, like, there's, like, even, like, Shire themes mixed in. Like, it's really good. And it's done in, like, a super intelligent, like, top tier stuff on the music development. Like, that is definitely the best part of the update so far, by far. And, like, when we were in Minas Tirith, like, they had some new themes there, too. Like, really, really good stuff. Very kingly themes.
What can I do for you?
Yes, it seems the badgers have been driven off for now. They will eventually return, I'm afraid. I imagine the farmers in Arnak should be pleased by this news. We will have to make plans for the future if the badgers continue to pester the river Eru. Kuthron puts up his hand. Could you please deliver a message to Arnak in Arnak? He is the one who specifically posted this request. Sure, buddy, sure. Alright, that's all the quests in Imloth Melu, the French town here in the north of Gondor. And I think that we are going to have to cut off here in like the next 5 minutes, so we might just end off here. Well, that's good. After the last few updates, LOTRO, I've started to worry that they were starting to throw story and lore to the wind. Honestly, though, like, there have been a lot of bad updates, but this one's cool. It's investigating, basically the reason we're probably going to end up going to Umbar is to stop the heirs of Castamir from trying to rise up and overthrow Aragorn. Which is a really cool plot. And hopefully we'll meet Jajax again. Like, that alone is reason enough to be excited. Because he was a really, really cool NPC. I think here at these crossroads is where we'll end off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Our plan currently is to play LOTRO every Saturday. So if you enjoyed today, we will be doing more LOTRO next Saturday. Moving forward throughout the month, I'm definitely going to be streaming on Saturdays, Wednesdays, or Saturdays and Wednesdays for sure. Probably Tuesdays as well. I'm definitely going to be continuing to take off every Sunday. We don't stream on Sundays. And I'm thinking I'm going to take off every Friday. That's usually our worst day. I think because a lot of people are watching the LOTRO devs with their streams. So I think that that's a lot of it. Ilurin, I don't know if I'm gonna have a dedicated day of games for the other days, but you know, we're gonna keep playing all the games from the subathon. Like, all the big games that we started, we're gonna keep going on those. I definitely want to try Cult of the Lamb a couple more times just to make sure it's not for me. Because, like, I feel like we haven't gotten to, the good story parts of that game, because I know there's, like, some major story stuff in that game. We just haven't gotten there.
But so far so good. I think we're mostly done, if not actually done, with the quests in... So there's quests of Tarlings. Oh, this is Western Gondor. Hang on. Takeoff completed. There we go. So yeah, we completed the quests of the first area. There were only like 12. There were more than 12, but the deed was only for 12. But yeah, I like how they're doing these like mini areas here. Cause like they know that we've quested in these areas before, so they're just doing like the bare bones minimum, and then they move you on to the next area, which is my favorite type of questing in LOTRO. Like LOTRO has way too many quests in all their areas. Instead, we're getting like the peak content and then also like random silly quests that are punny. Which, you know, if you do a good pun on a quest, sure, like throw it in. But if you like just do a nothing quest, then please skip over it. But so far so good here. I've been enjoying my time. Definitely one of the better updates. Would be interesting if he is one of the opposing leaders in Umbar. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Yeah, it would be really cool if Jajax, we get there and he's like, oh yeah, I'm the guy that's been pretending to be an heir of Castamir. Because technically we gave him all that knowledge, right? Like, we told him a lot. I don't remember exactly what, but like, we overshared with Jajax for sure. Yeah, Elden Ring, 100% Allurin is going to be like our focus. Final Fantasy is going to be on the list as well. But our focus for a while at least is going to be Elden Ring. We also need to get back into Jedi Survivor. I don't think we'll be playing much more Cult of the Lamb and Minecraft. I think those are probably going to be by the wayside. Yeah, definitely excited about the Elden Ring DLC as well. But yeah, our next stream will like maybe be Monday, but I'm trying to get caught up on real life stuff since the subathon. Especially with like all the car issues I had, that kind of really caused everything else in my real life to be put by the wayside. So like I have a lot of stuff that I need to be doing real life. So probably no stream this Monday, but definitely stream Tuesday. So we'll probably be playing Elden Ring on Tuesday, so that'll probably be our next stream. But yeah, I'm probably going to be taking it pretty easy this month after having streamed every day but Sundays for the entire month of May. Streaming over 100 hours in May. Like, I'm definitely needing to, you know, tone back a bit. There are so many people with hobby horses. Like, goodness. Everybody's doing the hobby horses lately. Kinda crazy. Good old real life, yeah. 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 But yeah, for summertime, we're gonna be taking it pretty chill. But we are gonna be, like, my goal is to do less short streams and do more, like, big event streams. That's my goal moving forward, because, like, I feel like that works way better. That's one thing I noticed from the subathon is, like, streaming for like an hour, you don't get a lot of people tuning in. But if you stream for like several hours, you get, not only do you have the revolving door of a lot of people, but you also have like more people there with you for those big streams. So I think we're probably going to be streaming, you know, less is more kind of a thing, like trying to make the most of the time that we do stream. And focusing more on just like big stream events, and then doing, like, instead of spending the hour on like a weekday that when I have to work streaming, I could be doing like chores that I have to do on the weekend And then on the weekend, I can stream longer. Yeah, exactly, Allurin. So I'm thinking I'm going to be like streaming more, like long streams on the weekends. Or maybe, you know, multiple multi-hour streams on the weekends. Which, by weekends, I mean Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because that's my weekend from work. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what we're going to be doing moving forward. It makes more sense in my mind. Also, it allows me to be way more chill at work. Because, like, when I'm streaming for multiple hours before work, it's like, oh my gosh, I still have all these other chores to do at home. And not only that, we, you know, have to then go and, like, rush to work. So, it just makes a lot more sense to focus. And also, then on, like, work days, I can try to, like, on days that I know I'm going to be streaming the next day, I can be like, alright, we're going to bed early tonight, we're going to make sure, and then we're going to have a big stream tomorrow, kind of a thing. So it lets me really focus on stream days a lot more and, like, make them be bigger events that way. That's why you do your chores before you stream? Well, I only have so much time in the day, Allurin. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm gonna get rid of those, like, streams on days that weren't doing well, like Fridays. Pretty much every Friday, it's always not as many people watching. And then also on other days that just allow me to focus for bigger streams on the remaining. Anyway, enough about all that. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Lots of options actually today. Oh, we need to get back into Guild Wars as well. It's been way too long. I think what we'll do, maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll get through LOTRO's Gondor Renewed update, and then we'll do Guild Wars Saturdays. So like MMO Saturdays, maybe. I'll think about that. Anyway, let's go ahead, and we hardly ever raid Sataki, but Sataki raids us all the time. So we're going to share the love with them. Yeah, I think it'd be cool, Learn. I think it'd be cool. And that way, that type of gamer, like, I know it's not the same game, but at least that type of gamer knows, like, every Saturday, Andang's gonna be doing MMOs. You know, I'm trying to get more of a schedule in my life, because I've streamed way too long without one. And during the subathon, we made it to where, like, LOTRO's was every Saturday for the pub crawl. And that seemed to do really, really well. Miss Weaver, I'm sorry, buddy. We're getting ready to raid. Thank you so much for tuning in, but we gotta go. Schedules? What are those? I know. We're not gonna have an actual schedule, Lauren. Like, don't worry. We're not gonna suddenly get, like, organized, but we're gonna try to have, like, a little bit more of a schedule at least. You got your parents eating dinner? Man, it's crazy that it's dinner time where Mist is. Like, I always forget, like, how much of a time difference there is between us. Anyway, take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. And let's have fun with this raid! Peace!